Hi there, welcome to yet again another vlog. Honestly, I have no idea what this video is going to turn out to be because I'm starting off today a total hot mess. Did I just now get ready at 3 p.m.? Yes. Am I going anywhere today? No, but I still got ready. Do I have a really big hickey that I did a really bad job of covering up? Yes. Did I wake up with a slight hangover even though I only had a drink and a half? Yes. And did I have chocolate cake for breakfast? Yes. Am I very dehydrated? Yes. Man, it's been a day. This water glass is dirty. I need to get a new one. Talk about a hot mess express. That's literally my motto for today. Fresh glass of water, and this time I'm going to use a straw because I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that if you drink through a straw, you're more likely to drink more water. My body right now feels like it needs a big bowl of pasta with garlic bread and a Gatorade, and I have none of that. Tonight for dinner, I'm supposed to make veggie burgers, but I'm thinking I'm gonna make pasta instead because I just feel like I need it. And I also bought some fresh sourdough bread, and putting some butter on there and some garlic just sounds so bomb. But last night, you would have seen in my previous vlog that I just uploaded today. I'll link it down below if you missed it or whatever, but I went to a surprise party at the Distill bar for my manager. He's leaving, he got promoted, he's going to Arizona, so we threw him a surprise party. And my other manager had ordered me a drink. Oh, hold on, Zachary is calling me. Hello?
Hey.
Hey. Okay, well, I'll see. Are you just gonna come here and we'll go straight there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just see you when you get here. Okay, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, last night, went to the bar. My manager ordered me a drink, so I drank that. It was super weak, so I'm counting it as like half a drink. So I drank that. I hung out there for like barely 30 minutes, and then I dipped out because it was a little wild and I just, not my scene. So I left, came home, and then I wanted to make a drink for Zachary and I because that's something we enjoy, just like having one little drink and just like sitting and chilling together. So we each had a drink, but I hadn't eaten yesterday at all. Like the one actual meal I had was at like 11:30-ish. I had some tacos, and then at work I had some french fries, and that was it. So from like 11:30 I had nothing to eat basically, and then I had 2 drinks between like 8:30 and 9:30. So my stomach was just not having it, and I think that's why I feel like crap today, because I'm definitely not a drinker like that. If I'm drinking, I always make sure I have a full stomach, and then I have one drink, let it sit for a while, maybe have another snack, then have my second drink. And I normally don't go more than 3 drinks because it's just, I'm such a lightweight and I just don't know how to handle my alcohol. I've never thrown up because I always keep myself in check, but I definitely have woken up with many hangovers, so I'm struggling with that right now. And I'm like shaky because my body just feels weak. I'm going to make some toast with that fresh bread just to eat something. And then Zachary's going to be here. We have to go back to the dealership, which I'm gonna explain that in a second, but I'm getting my food first because I feel like I'm gonna die. Got my snack, fresh sourdough bread from the bakery at Sprouts with some butter melted on it. So good. I haven't had fresh bread like that in so long. But back to Zachary's car issue. In the last couple vlogs, we dropped his car off because he had to get a tune-up. So we took it to the Toyota dealership where his car is from, and we left it there on Thursday night. Then we picked it up Friday night because it was done. We left it in the garage, and then Saturday night we were going out for our date, so we backed the car out and noticed his car had leaked like a whole bunch on the garage floor. But we were stupid and didn't realize, like, oh, we probably shouldn't drive the car, duh. So we drove the car to our dinner, came back home, and then we put a trash bag underneath it to like catch the rest of the oil. So then on Sunday, when we were leaving to go to the grocery store, he pulled out his car again and noticed even more oil had fallen. So then we wanted to check the dipstick to see if there was any oil left in the car. And the dipstick is really long. It's supposed to have like this much of it should be like wet, saying that there's oil on it. And literally, I'm telling you, like this much oil was on it. Like his car is empty with no oil in it. So we decided we could not drive it because that could potentially just completely damage the engine and the whole car itself. So then we drove my car around, and because the dealership was closed on Sundays, we had to wait until this morning to call. So Zachary called the dealership guy and said, literally, I got my car back from you and now it's all messed up. I have no oil. You guys need to fix this. So they sent out a guy to come tow the car. So he came this morning at 7:30 and towed the car away, took it to the dealership, and Zachary got a call from Toyota saying that they fixed it and that it's good to go now. So we're gonna go pick it up. Hopefully everything is fine. We're gonna put a trash bag underneath his car again tonight just to make sure, just in case if any oil does fall, we can see it on there and it won't blend into the stain that's already on the ground now. So that's the issue with the car. It's been a nightmare. It's a little upsetting because I told Zachary not to take his car to the dealership, and we've already hashed that all out and it's already been a discussion, but we know for in the future, we will be taking the car to like a mechanic or something. It's just not worth the money to take it to a dealership. They charge you outrageous prices and they're not going to do any better of a job than like another auto shop, in my opinion. So that's just a tip. I don't recommend taking your car to the dealership like basically ever, unless it's for like a defect on the car. I forget what it's called. A recall. That's the only time I would take my car to the dealership. We're gonna rearrange the closet real quick. Next morning, not feeling much better today than yesterday, but that's okay. We're just gonna live with it now. I got my period this morning. I literally just cleaned up the whole kitchen. There was dishes all over from the dinner that we made last night because we got lazy and didn't want to clean them last night, which is not like us, but it happened, so I had to clean it all up so that I can cook right now. Let me blow my nose. So, right now, I'm going to be cooking. I feel like the camera is at like a weird spot. Like if I lean, you guys are too high up, but if I stand, you guys are too down low. Anyway, me and Zachary are trying out this new thing where we make a certain meal in bulk and freeze the rest. We're trying it out starting last night because we had leftover pasta. And so I separated it into 2 servings and froze them. So I labeled the bags. I put white pasta with sausage because that's what it was. 2 servings, and put it into baggies and froze them. So whenever there's a night that we're like lazy or whatever we had planned for dinner doesn't sound the best, we can just go in the freezer, see what we have, pull that bad boy out, let it defrost, recook it, and be good to go. Today, right now, I'm gonna be making black bean burgers. This is like a super easy thing to do as like a freezer meal from what I've heard, because you basically just make the burgers and then shape them and everything, and then you pull them out, and then you basically, like, you know when you buy frozen burgers and you stack it with the parchment paper in between each one? Basically, that's what I would do with freezing the black bean burgers so they don't stick together when they're frozen. So I'm gonna cook them up. This is my first time ever making black bean. Actually, that's not true. I made black bean burgers like 5 years ago once, and they were really, really good. But this is gonna be my first time like doing a huge batch and freezing them and everything. So I'm kind of gonna give you guys little clips here and there. I am seriously a mess today. Oh, I just want to lay on the couch and watch TikTok all day. I'm really forcing myself to be productive today because I was supposed to be productive yesterday, and as you saw, I did basically nothing. So now I have to be productive today because I go back to work tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to just start cooking these, and you'll see what you see and you won't see what you won't see, but you know, it's gonna come together. It's gonna come together. This onion really got me. I can honestly, truly say I don't think I will ever be making these burgers again because it was so much work. It just took so much time, and I don't feel like it's going to be worth it. I don't know. But I'm going to show you guys what they look like because they are out of the oven. They are cold, so I'm about to put them in some Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer. So this is what they look like. Here they are. I made 6, 12, 15. So I made a double batch. It said a batch makes like 6 to 7. So it did definitely do that. There's like a little baby one I made on the end with the extra, but that's what they look like. I don't know. They don't look special to me. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it was more work than it should have been. Definitely cheaper than buying them from the store because usually we buy the Hillary brand ones and they're pretty expensive. So this is definitely a cheaper option, but I almost think I want to say I would just spend the money to just save the time at this point because I was supposed to film a whole cleaning video today and I have just done nothing except cook these black bean burgers.